we're back again with some mean and thirsty comments.
I was just mesmerized by bouncing bulges.
We're gonna have different members of our tri-team come on and relay the different sorts of comments we're going to get.
Keith's Cockney accent was an embarrassment to the UK.
Come on, Dan, give me a comment. What a shot.
I honestly would have killed Zach in this scenario.
Give me ways in which you want to murder me below in the chat.
I've scoured the net for the meanest comments out there, and I'm getting ready to take you down a peg, Eugene.
They were a little nice last time.
Yeah, I was a little nice last time, but now I'm naughty. And the good news is, not many people have bad stuff to say about you.
As in me in particular, or relative to the other guys?
No, the other guys, there's a lot. First freaking scorcher of the evening. This one is from Dad Jokes, and it's like Squidward, but with SpongeBob's personality added to his voice.
That's a nice, isn't that a compliment?
Not at all! Blasted! The next crossword video, Zach barely did anything to help.
All right, motherfuckers, this is where you want. Wow, you know what? This is one that cuts to the core. I don't, of all of the mean comments saying that I'm not good at crossword puzzles, you know, f you. You don't know my life. You don't know how videos are edited. You don't know what's going on.
This is from the Try Guys Recreate Makeup Looks. Their wives are out of their league, just saying. They are hot. Like the guys are good looking, but all the ladies are smoking.
Yeah, nailed it. It's true. She is out of my league.
Their wives are out of their league, just saying.
I agree with that.
Yeah, absolutely. This one's from archery. Uh-oh. I do archery. I am 10, and I am better than them.
That's probably true. I bet there's a lot of 10-year-olds who are better.
People like watch our videos thinking we're gonna succeed. Have we spent 6, almost 7 years like not being clear?
Everyone besides Eugene is my favorite. I just fucking hate Tauruses so much.
Wait, is this person a Taurus, or do they think I'm a Taurus?
They think you're a Taurus, I believe.
I gotta read this person, Beth, because it is well documented in my many astrology videos, tweets, conversations, proclamations that I am the king of Capricorns. I love a good mean tweet, but that person needs to do their research.
Well, Keith, I've got a fucking scorcher for you, because you've been a bad bitch, and you know it. This is from the Bridgerton Dresses. I hope Keith gets this video demonetized. You all deserve it for making me watch him grope himself. Even Try Guys episode 1, rank how much I dislike everyone. Ned is sitting at number 2 because he made me laugh for the first time ever. And then Zach and then Keith for the grope. Eugene is excluded from this. I love Eugene, number 1 always. Keith also has a disgusting mouth.
So I think I did lean over. I was trying to have boobs. I do have a disgusting mouth.
That is a mean comment directed towards everyone but me.
That was a mean comment of me being their second favorite.
That's right, Ned. You're the second worst, actually.
Oh, okay, second worst.
Get ready for this next one that's drilling you right in the freaking dick.
Oh my God, dick drill.
Zach looks like Mike Wazowski.
Do I? Editor, can you just edit my face to be one giant eyeball so we can see if that's real? You know what? I think you're right. I like this.
This one's from John versus High Easter egg hunt. Ned's an absolute monster when he's drunk, and I love it.
Chicken nuggets! I think of myself as a role model, so that kind of hurts. Yeah. But I also watch those videos back, and I'm like, oh, they're really funny. I'm a train wreck. You serious? There's 56 eggs here.
The Try Guys are like the Wiggles,
so many.
Except for adults. You cannot convince me otherwise.
It's actually a common comment and something that we said in our documentary. So I don't know that that's a mean comment so much as canon.
Yeah, I think that's in universe for sure.
I mean, it's also true. The original Wiggles had 3 white guys and 1 Asian dude. And also the Asian dude was in purple.
Here we go. As a person who's been sewing since 10-year-old and has sewn many of my own clothes, I know that pants are one of the hardest to make. Why did you just guess it and not make this an informative video about fast fashion and the cost of fabric and all?
I guess we could have gone into the dangers of fast fashion.
More like the dangers of fast food. Diarrhea time after eat the menu.
Actually, it's quite the opposite. I just don't poop.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You should get a colonic. I hear that.
I think that might be in order sometime soon.
Speaking of fast fashion, Ned's popping these kids out, baby.
That one just off the dome. That was a Miles original.
From $750 on T-ads. Here we go. There's something about Zach that sent a rage through my bloodstream.
Hey, thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate it.
And then someone commented on that and they said, that is both rude and unnecessary.
I thought you were gonna say, that is both rude and accurate.
Ned, this one's from Without a Recipe, straightforward to the point. I hate Ned.
Okay, that's just rude. You know, just keep that one to yourself.
Dunked on him.
But you know, before you go, I do need to surprise you and flip the script a little bit, because I've got some comments that I found on our channel as well that I'd like to read to you about you. From Eat the Menu Dunkin' Donuts, I hope to never see Miles again, ever.
If you want a macchiato at Starbucks, there's caramel in it.
I was a jerk about the coffee stuff, and I believe you for a wonder, you're like, people are not gonna like this.
The difference between cappuccino and
Oh
latte.
my God, everyone's gonna hate you. Goodness, Miles, why? I'm not so into the cringe humor, and I do adore Miles, but I can't with his advice thing and voice. Not for me, no sir.
Honestly, Keith, to that I say, eat shit.
All right, well, Miles was a real treat, wasn't he? But it's now time to move on to some funny comments about us. And to do that, our very own clown of second try, Will Witwer.
What's up, everybody?
Oh God, Will, your background.
Will, is that a mullet or is it not cropping you correctly?
No, it's a mullet.
Oh, there it is. Wow, Will, that is impressive. Will, make me laugh.
This is from Eugene Katzit. Slender, graceful, sassy. Check. Stylish, good taste. Check. Yep, Eugene is a cat. Well, I guess I take issue with this comment a little bit. I don't know if that is accurate. Maybe with your public persona, you're more cat-like, but you've just always been really nice to me. You helped me carry stuff to my car when we shot stuff. Like, Eugene is the nicest try guy. I'm here to say it first. This is a comment from Dad Jokes. Ned is such a I'll accidentally take over your Lego project dad.
Yeah, that feels a little meaner than all of the main comments, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to be that dad.
Is anyone going to ever say something about Zach's massive Keith crush?
Guys, don't tell him. Guys, no, you're being so embarrassed. Don't tell Keith. No. Can we edit this out? You know, sometimes you have a buddy and you're just in love, and that's beautiful.
This is also from Starbucks. I know this is weird to say, but I have a super small mouth and I love to eat, so I would be happy to have a mouth like Keith's.
When I mostly remember that I have a giant mouth is sometimes I'll take a swig of water, but I'll just store the water in my mouth, and after I put the bottle down, and it takes like 6 gulps to drink the water that I put into my mouth.
You have a normal sized throat but a huge mouth, and so you have to take lots of gulps.
Actually, I have the widest throat. That's canon in the Food Babies universe.
From Paint Self Nudes. Why is everyone ignoring Zach's dick slap sound?
I don't think you can see me.
That dude's blessed.
I wasn't aware that was a moment in the video until Maggie said, "What the f have you done?"
Now this one has 3.3 thousand likes, so this seems like something that really resonated with people. Why is Ned so quick to remove his pants? Like, anywhere he's allowed to, he's only in underwear. And that's also from Without Instructions.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I needed easy access to my goods.
This is from Date Night Souffle. Takes a cold, ruthless man to lie to his friends' faces in their own kitchen.
So airy. It's like eating a cloud.
I was totally shocked by that twist. I was like, what? He didn't like it? It seemed like he loved it.
Awarded y'all. 1.1.
What?
Ariel was pregnant. It's very hard for me to be like mean up front to any of the tri-wives.
It had that same energy of a compliment that is like fully empty, and it was very funny to see it play out.
Insults wrapped in compliments is one of the best gifts my mother gave me.
When I see comments about myself appearing in videos, the compliments are always very backhanded. A lot of the comments I see are like, I feel weird about this, but Will is actually not as disgusting as I thought.
I don't think that exists anywhere in the comment section. You know what, Will? You know what does exist in the comment section? A ton of thirst comments about you. And I actually have some right here that I can tell you. Will has such pretty eyes. Here's another one.
Okay.
Why is nobody talking about Will's mullet? 3 question marks.
That doesn't feel so much a thirst comment as it is.
Oh, that's a thirst comment. When someone says, why is nobody talking about Chris Evans right now? They say it that way because they want people to agree how hot.
Well, I appreciate the spin, but I can't compare myself to Chris Evans.
Here's another one. This one's pretty direct and from a lady. Is Will single?
Yeah.
Face with heart eyes.
Yes, I am single. I am not looking for dates in the comment section. That feels weird. When people are like, wow, Will's so hot, I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't believe you. It's just...
Hey. Don't let it land in your heart. Let it land in your mullet.
I feel like the mullet is among the most sexual haircuts that a man can have. And thank you for saying so many nice things. Genuinely, there's just always room for more nice words for me, you know?
Hey, so if you're watching out there right now, obviously all of you have a big old crush on Will. Will sees all these comments. Just make sure you comment below, upvote every single nice, sexy thing you can say to Will. It'll be really appreciated. Let's flood the comment section with thirst quotes about Will. Make it all about Will and those beautiful blue eyes and that pretty pony mullet.
Up next is Sam with the thirsty comments. I'm scared. Sam is just too thirsty for words.
I hope you have a towel nearby or a big glass of water.
But I got a full glass of water over here.
I gotta give it to you, Ned. You have easily the most thirsty comments and the easiest to find thirsty comments.
Really?
Did not have to look very hard. So this is from the Bridgerton video, and someone just commented, we need more naked Ned.
I mean, hey, look, I agree with you on that one. It's not thirsty if it's just a fact.
Not gonna lie, seeing Zach in nothing but thigh-high socks, undies, and a t-shirt is pretty freaking hot. He's working those socks.
Yeah, I love it. You know, look, we often put a lot of attention on the ankles, but sometimes when you hide the ankles, then you're just left with your imagination and lordy lord. So like oftentimes being on the internet makes you realize the things you hate about yourself, but in that video, some people commented on my collarbones being hot, and I'm like, you know what? They are.
Now, last time I didn't feel like I had enough thirsty comments. I want to be undressed. I want to be penetrated with words here.
This one is from the recent In-N-Out video. Keith is the most beautiful try guy by far, and Eugene's ass is still broken.
Whoa! Why is Eugene's ass broken?
Maybe from sitting on your lap and it just like sent him to another dimension. And well, that's all we have for you specifically. So I'm going to move on to the ones that we have for all of you. And that is my bad, but I did look at every video from the past year, so if you got a thirsty comment for Keith, leave it right here, right now. We need it.
Come on! What are we doing here?
This is from the recent crossword video that you guys did. It says, Eugene just gets hotter and hotter in every episode. Like, how?
The crossword video? I did nothing remotely sensual in that video. I was wearing a cardigan. I was wearing the opposite of like sexy.
Well, I mean, it's like, that's different for you, so I can see where someone might be like...
TA vibes.
Right.
Turn in your papers.
I don't have a ruler. I wish I had something I could like...
The professor would like to see you after class.
If Ned wasn't married, He could be a total player.
Imagine we are sitting at a restaurant together.
It's always about the if Ned wasn't married thing. Well, I have a wife and children.
Out of all my best friends, you have chose to the most married one.
I think that's what's most appealing to people. They're like, oh, that's hot. This is the one that I saw and I was like, you know who would read this? Sam Jones from Sex and the City. It's always the little guys who have the biggest surprise.
I got a big areola. That would be said over brunch in Sex and the City.
Okay, this one's for you and for Matt. Eugene's boyfriend has a stronger jawline than Eugene.
Matt has a crazy jaw. Like, Matt has one of those jaws that you can kind of see from behind. You know what I'm talking about?
Someone commented, Zach looks completely different without his glasses. Like he went from that guy in accounting to someone's cute brother.
What does an older brother say? Oh, hey, Michaela, I didn't know you were sleeping over tonight. You gonna be in Cindy's room? All right, well, keep the noise down.
Ned's twerk should be illegal, cause honey, he's killing me.
I do love a good twerk.
Something about watching nerds try on undies makes my butt pucker. ... JK.
Wow, that's so graphic.
My butt pucker. I'm gonna use that from now on. I'm stealing that one.
JK.
So it doesn't, we don't make your butt pucker? I think we do make their butt pucker, and they were just...
I think so too, and they were just a little like, Eugene and the black lace thong is my religion.
I don't see how any of us looked attractive in those. Oh God, Zach, your dick is poking out of the side.
Without the definition of like the butt cheeks and just having kind of like that unibutt,
That's why I'd like to announce my OnlyFans page where everyone can come watch the uncensored thong gloriousness, full out, full frontal. Let's go, baby. No, I'm not starting OnlyFans. Leave it to people who need it.
Well, Sam, we're not done here because it's time to flip the script. I've got some comments about you. Let's start off with this one. Stephanie says, Sam's eyes are like a cat's. They just draw you in and hold you there. You want to leave? You can't. Sam's eyes have you. Sam looks like a gay Ned.
Up next, we've got Nick reading the sweet comments.
We've got some really good ones. We're going to end this video on a nice positive note. This section is the hardest for you to listen to.
Sincere emotional intimacy is not my strong suit. It's hard to make jokes when someone's being extremely nice. So I'm growing.
Eugene acts so hard, but Matt being around him turns him into a little dork, and I'm here for it.
He doesn't turn me into a little dork. I don't do that. I'm still hard. I'm still hard around Matt.
Keith is my grandma's favorite Try Guy. I introduced her to the Try Guys as a way of us hanging out together when her husband passed away last April, and she always wants to watch the Eat the Menu videos. She walked in on me watching one of the videos the other day, and she pointed at Keith and yelled in her old Filipino accent, "That's the one with the big mouth, the funny one." He's brought her so much joy since my grandpa's passing. Thank you, Keith.
That is so sweet. That is adorable. I never would have thought that our videos would be a family affair, but it's awesome. It's very cute to see people connect with their parents over the nonsense that we do.
This makes me so happy to watch. I recently went back to work after being a stay-at-home mom for 14 years. I kept the sourdough starter alive for about 12 of those years. Baking bread with my little boy was a ritual of life for years. I miss those days. It was delightful to see you and Wes making memories together like we did. Thanks for the warm feelings. May you treasure these memories forever too. They grow so freakishly fast. Thank you for sharing this with us.
Oh, that's nice. They do grow fast. Wes is almost 3, and I'm like, where did the time go?
When Zach said "cocky bastard love you" to his childhood self, it made me so happy.
That's the attitude I need. He's like, cocky bastard, I love you.
When he was younger, he struggled with mental illness like depression, and it gives me so much hope that one day I'll be able to look back too and say, I love you to my younger, struggling with depression, downtrodden self.
That's awesome. That's the whole reason that I share anything about myself, whether it's mental health or my chronic pain, is in hopes that it helps someone else out there. That comment means the world to me, and thank you. And yeah, you will. You just gotta keep pushing.
I want Eugene's confidence, Keith's humor, Ned's heart, and Zach's whimsy.
I would take Zach's confidence. You know, he's been very insecure about things in the past, but he's grown to be an extremely confident person. And I think coming from that makes like him one of the more confident people I know. And I actually think my favorite thing is when Ned is in a certain mood. He is like the funniest try guy, like hands down. And I think that Keith is actually who I would most say is like embracing whimsical. Like he loves to build games in his backyard and plays with puppets. Like Keith is truly whimsical. And you know, for me, I would say people might not know it, but maybe Eugene has quite the heart. I agree with their statement, but I would actually personally rearrange it. But you know, more to what we portray. So you might see more of that remixing in the future.
That's cool.
I'm fucking nice, you stupid.
Nick, now it's time for me to flip the script and read some sweet comments about you. I love when Nick is in the videos. He has such a great presence. His voice, it's like if Santa was a sexy gay man.
I'm gonna assume this is from the video where I played Santa.
Gay rights. It's a little thirsty too. They called you
a little thirsty.
How Eugene so thick? Tell me, LOL.
Probably because I was standing next to Zach.